my body flipped. It, like, you know, so I cracked my skull in the back here, right? And I remember right after that, I'm throwing up blood everywhere, guzzling blood out. So for 90 million views, they only paid $750. So I remember that phone call that we got, that I got. It's like, yo, I can't believe you did this to me. I'm like, yo, what did I do? They just posted the video. And then I remember all of a sudden I got a DM from Michael B. Jordan's trainer.
Welcome back to the Seeking Success podcast, the #1 podcast in Canada. Yes, we said in Canada.
Oh, upgrade.
Yo, listen. Right now, as you can see, the guest chair is empty.
Mystery guest.
We got a mystery guest coming in real soon.
Yo, but you know what I realized?
What do
the
you-
title of the thumbnail have the guest. That's not really a mystery.
I know, it's not a mystery guest.
Fuck.
But you know what? We had to just intro this real quick because if you notice this time in the title, I didn't say the #1 podcast in Toronto. I said Canada because, and it's soon going to be the world, but we're starting our Canada tour. We're going to be hitting towns like Ottawa, Montreal, potentially Vancouver, Calgary. So if there's talent that you want us to interview next, comment it below or DM it to us directly.
Yo, I like how you
podcast.
I like how you snuck in Calgary there at the end.
Yeah,
But bro, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. You lost your beard.
I lost my. This is my first episode without my beard.
Yeah, holy shit.
You know, funny
Where'd
story.
it go?
All right, so it just woke up and it's gone one day.
No
Ran
way.
away. Yeah.
Say wallahi, bro.
I'm playing. I think my driver's license picture renewed. I'm like, yo, I want to look young. But you know what? It worked out. It worked out. I went to the convenience store to get some nicotine, and the guy's like, "Can I get your ID?" I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Nobody asked for my ID in so long." Like, yeah, take it. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yo, if I ever get ID'd, I always fuck with them. I'd be like, how old do you think I am?
That's what I asked her. I'm like, yo, how old do you think I am?
Yeah.
And I was in America, so she's like, just at 21. Oh, yeah, all right, whatever. God.
But bro, a lot has gone on in the world since we did a podcast. I'm trying to think, like, what are some big things?
The biggest thing is your favorite player in the world is a sellout now.
Okay, sellout is crazy, but yeah, Messi went to Miami.
That's crazy.
We had a Spider-Man movie come out.
Spider-Man movie come out. Neither of us watched it.
Yeah, we haven't watched it yet.
Crazy.
Shit.
All I heard is, I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but all I heard is an Indian Spider-Man in the movie.
No way.
I keep seeing the TikTok filter.
I haven't seen
There's
that.
an Indian Spider-Man. So
That's pretty dope.
I'm excited to see that.
I heard Spider-Man dies.
Chill, bro.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Chill. This guy's
But yo,
crazy.
we have some pretty cool guests lined up, and today we have a pretty special one too.
Yeah. So I should go in and intro him.
I think we should intro this guy because he is quite the legend.
All right, this guy's a super legend because
Wait, this is not Indian Spider-Man, right?
No, not Indian
Okay,
Spider-Man,
okay.
not Indian Spider-Man. But this guy is a superhero because he's the fastest cameraman in the world. He has over 300 million views on YouTube.
Wow.
358,000 subscribers. The guy went from working the TTC as a bus driver to a full-time content creator / videographer. Mr. Saif Lens is in the house, baby.
Saif Lens in the building. Wow.
Saif,
Nice
what's
to
up,
meet you,
bro?
You look familiar, man. Have I seen you before?
Yeah, you've seen me on socials, I guess.
God.
Yo.
This one's got to be so close.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
a
close?
fist away, bro. So we got Saif in the cut. Man,
Fist away.
pleasure to have you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Ah,
guys.
man, Saif. What's up, bro? Give us a brief little bio. How the hell you go from driving a bus to creating content and being a full-time videographer?
Okay, so I would say my whole life, right? I only came to Canada about 12 years ago.
Okay,
14 years ago, I
From
think.
where?
From Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
So I was born and raised in Saudi Arabia, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I'm Indian, though.
okay.
So-
Okay, I was going to say,
Yeah,
how do
yeah.
the Indian Spider-Man? That would have been racist as fuck.
Yeah, but I am Indian. So I was born and raised there. We come here, and I remember getting my first... I was in school, grade 10.
Okay.
Grade 10 went really well. I got like a 90%.
Wow.
Damn.
And then starting grade 11 and 12, it was all downhill. Like, it was just like I wasn't
Focus.
for school,
Fair.
you know? Then I got into a bit of sports. I'm too short for basketball, and basketball was my thing, you know? And then I got into the gym. There was just so many different hobbies that were there. Music. I was a magician one time. I was on TV, Breakfast Toronto or something.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. I did that. And then all of a sudden I left it again, right? Like cold turkey, just left it all. And then I got a job as a dishwasher in a restaurant. That was my first job after all of this, right?
Okay.
And
Crazy.
yeah, I went to being a cook, then factory jobs, this and that. And then I went to university.
Okay.
Dropped out after 1 year. Went to college, dropped out after 1 year. I did 11 different courses,
Damn.
including plumbing, computer science, computer engineering.
What the fuck?
Just nothing.
Wait, how
worked.
do you do all that in 1 year?
Bro,
No,
how do you
no,
go from
I
plumbing
mean-
to computer science?
Yeah. So it's not in 1 year. Like all of that didn't happen in 1 year, right? I'm just telling you that
All the
that
different
was
things
what
you
was
tried.
happening in my life, that
Oh.
I'm not kind of like in school, you know, like I
Okay.
just couldn't do it.
Right.
Okay.
right? And I was doing it because of my parents, because obviously I'm trying to keep my parents happy and all that, right? And then I got the job as a bus operator
Yeah.
at TTC.
Yeah.
And that was like life-changing for me because I had never made that kind of income before.
Yeah, they make good money, bro.
Yeah, they
TTC
make really good
drivers?
money.
What route were you driving?
I was doing Jane. I was in
35?
Mount Dennis, so downtown Toronto. So Jane, Eglinton, everything that you hear about construction and stuff. I was doing those kind of routes, right?
God.
And I did that for 4 years. And I remember 2 years in. This whole time I was always into videography.
Yeah.
Right? I was just doing it for myself. I was into fitness a lot, so I would do like workout videos and stuff.
Right.
And then I think 2 years in, it was just like some sort of calling, you know? Like I'm driving the bus and I'm 20, I think I'm 27 at that time.
Okay.
Right? Just like, yo, what am I doing in my life?
Got
Right?
it.
Nothing wrong with bus driving, but
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
that,
yeah.
like, you know, my mindset was a bit
Oh,
different.
for sure.
Right? And I'm like, what am I doing in my life? Right? And then a year passed from that. And I'm like, yo, I can't do this. And then I started taking small gigs for videography. Like I would get paid like maybe $80 for a gig or whatever, right? And I remember towards the end, I was just waiting to get fired from TTC because I felt too guilty leaving the job because it's paying so well,
Yeah.
right? That I was waiting to get fired. I would do things to get fired.
Like, what would you do?
Okay, maybe I could say this now because I don't think I'll ever
been a
go
couple
back.
years,
I'll
yeah.
never go back to
Yeah,
TTC.
just like hits kids while driving.
No,
or
no,
something
no.
like.
So it's like using your phone while on the seat is fully prohibited.
Okay.
Seat of the driver, right?
Yeah.
So every time we go on a station, this is when I'm ready to get fired, right?
Yeah.
I would actually keep my phone in my lap and I'm using, and I can see the supervisor there. And then one day I got caught, and my heart started beating. Boom, boom. I'm like, oh, did I do the right thing or not? You know? And the supervisor is like, you know, you can get fired for this. What are you going to tell your family? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Because I'm not trying to be like weird about it, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, whatever, right? And then she's like, I'll give you a pass. I'm like, I'm like, I didn't know.
You don't want the pass.
No, but I just didn't know if that was the right thing to happen or not, right?
Right.
And then I remember all of a sudden, like one day I just walked in. I told my wife this. I'm like, yo, I don't think I can do this anymore, right? I walked in, and in one day I just gave my notice. Like that morning I thought I was going to give my notice, and that evening I gave my notice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I didn't even.
Same day.
Yeah, I didn't even like, you know, allow it to like process in me.
Wow.
And then life has been amazing since then.
Okay,
I'm
so
glad I gave the notice.
Let me ask you this: like at that time, obviously now I'm sure it was probably one of the best decisions you made. But at that time, when you gave in your notice so quickly after you almost got fired,
Yeah.
was there any sort of regret? Was there any sort of, oh fuck, like I don't know if it's the right thing to do?
At that time, I would say no, because I was going through so many mixed emotions at that time. I'm like, okay, I gave my notice, so what's next now for
Right.
me? There was more regret, like when I would see like my wife kind of like be very concerned because she
Yeah.
doesn't come from this background where it's like you'll quit your job and do your own thing.
Yeah.
Right. And she's a nurse, so it's like
Oh yeah.
it's like, you know, she's very concerned. I just got married. You know,
Oh,
I had to answer to way too many people. My parents, my in-laws, all these people I got to answer
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like, yo, what are you doing in your life right now?
Yeah.
Right? That kind of stress was there.
Okay.
But other than that, maybe a week after I quit my job, it all just made sense for me, and like
Okay.
I understood what I'm doing in life, you know?
Okay, now Saif, I gotta ask you. Time for your notice. When did you quit? Like 2 years ago, you said?
No, I quit 10 months ago.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
still
this
pretty
is all
fresh. Okay,
very
10 months
fucking
ago.
recent.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
gotta
Oh
ask.
shit.
When you quit, were you already making like an equivalent to a full-time income?
At TTC or?
No, on
No,
doing your
with-
videography, your side gig.
When I quit, I was making $300 a month.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
So
you really
I-
jumped in the deep end.
Yes.
Okay,
So that is
wow.
why everyone was concerned around me.
Oh, 'cause I had a similar experience because when I was working my 9 to 5,
Yeah.
same thing. I was like, I don't really like this. So I started creating content.
Yeah.
And then the crypto stuff popped off. And I
Yeah.
was making way more money on YouTube
Yeah.
than I was at work. So at that point, it made sense. A lot of
Yeah.
people still said, don't quit your job. You're getting paid good.
Yeah.
I'm just getting more here.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I left. But you had to take a leap of faith because,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So he
So
is Spider-Man, bro.
For real.
yeah, that was the hardest part for me.
Oh, wow.
Was like, I'm like, okay, I'm only making 300, and I was doing a lot of free work because I'm trying to build a
Yeah.
portfolio, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then I left a job that was paying me close to 6K or 5K a month, whatever it was at that time, right?
Wow.
So yeah, that was a big part of my life.
Okay, and now just because I really want to paint a picture of the stress that you're going under. So you're married,
Yeah.
which you said also is pretty recent. So have you
Yeah.
got 1 year done yet or no?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so
Yeah.
2 years. Or you guys living at home, or you guys live at your own place?
In a condo.
Okay, so you guys are living by yourself.
Oh, at the time?
Like, at the time when you quit your TTC job?
Yeah. We were leasing a condo at that time.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
because
you just have to pay rent then. It's not like you're living at home. It's
yeah. So it was very affordable.
Okay.
Because of the TTC job.
Yeah.
Right. But here's my thing: is as soon as I quit TTC, I was like, I need to do something else. Like I didn't know what to do over here.
Yeah.
Right. So I quit, and in a week, me and my wife took a trip to. No, I did it alone actually. We took a trip to California. Like I took a trip to Cali.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm like, okay, let me just see. Let me go on like to explore what's out there in my field, and I know there's Hollywood in Cali. I can network with people, right? So I took a trip to Cali, and I went there and I started networking with people, and getting paid close to nothing. Right, because back home I was getting paid off like my investments and stuff, but it was so less that, and I was only making around $300 editing for people here in Canada, that it was like paying in Cali because I had to live there somewhere.
Of course.
Right, and managing here too was really tough at that time. So that's what I did. I gave away my condo as soon as I left TTC.
Okay.
Yeah. So my wife moved back to her parents' house.
Damn.
So it was very hard.
Wow.
It wasn't that easy. Yeah.
Wait, so hold on. So you went to Cali with literally no fucking plan, just like, let me just move there and make it happen?
Yes. So when I went to Cali, there was no plan. I was DMing a lot of people before I went.
Yeah.
Right. And it's very hard for people to read the DMs, because nowadays it goes on hidden.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if they're not looking at it, especially famous people, they're not really looking at their hidden stuff. Right.
Of course.
So I was DMing people like that. And then one guy said, yo, come out here. We can collab in a video. Right. And he said that literally while the plane was landing, because I sent the text before the plane took off. And then as it's landing, he said, yo, come out here. Let's collab on a video.
Damn.
Right. That was like my biggest like point in my life where I'm like, my heart started beating boom, 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 boom. Like, I'm just like, yo, this is insane.
And who was it? Can you say?
It was Ashton Hall. He had like 1.1 million followers at that time. So like for someone like that to DM me when I have like 600 followers on my account was...
Wait, you only had 600 followers?
Yeah, before I went to Cali. So 10 months ago, I had 600.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
That's fast,
buddy.
man.
Yeah,
hold on. How'd you go from fucking 600 to what, like 300K now or something? 200K?
That's on YouTube. YouTube kicked off only in the last 4 months. YouTube 4 months ago, I only had about, I think, 5K. And
okay, wait, what do you want for IG? Don't you have a shit ton of followers on IG too?
113. So 113K.
Yeah, so bro, okay.
Yeah.
This guy. How'd you go from 500 to 100K followers in what, 10 months, you said?
Okay, so...
What's the secret sauce?
Okay, let me tell you how I went there, and then I'll tell you the secret.
Okay.
So basically...
Yeah, I'm excited, bro.
I know.
I take notes, bro.
Man, I mean, it's not in the climax yet, guys. It's a crazy story coming too, which is
and
nuts.
by the way, you know what the craziest thing is?
What?
You guys just click subscribe. I love you guys.
Crazy.
So, I started creating content in Cali for free, like just collabing with people and stuff. And then, so I would do behind the scenes for myself, right? At that time, I told my wife, quit your nursing job and come to Cali with me.
No
right?
way.
And the worst thing is I lied to her about the money I'm making at that time. It's just like I couldn't be there alone. It's just so much mental stress and like all of this
You're like
stuff.
me, man. You're like me. I take my wife everywhere too.
So I'm like, yo, come to Cali. I can make you an influencer, whatever. At that time, I'm around people like Simeon Panda,
no way.
Yeah. So I'm around.
Did you work with him?
Like I went to their house.
Oh,
So when I'm in their house and they're sitting
Wait,
right in
who,
front.
sorry?
Simeon Panda is a very popular bodybuilder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A
So
sick bodybuilder.
Yeah. So people like that, and I just thought I'm making it.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
Even though I'm not making income, it's more like I feel like I'm making it.
Yeah.
Right. And then I was doing BTS every time I do videos, and then one day I posted my BTS on my page where the guy is running behind the car. You'll see that one has like I think 56 million on my IG.
56 million on his. Wow.
So I posted a BTS video where the guy's running behind the car and I'm sitting in the trunk.
Yeah.
And then I just skipped to all the other like completed versions of it. That video took off for me, and it went to, I would say, about 70K in one day, which is not a lot of views, right? But at that time it's a lot for me.
Of course.
And then 3 days later, SportsCenter posted the video.
Oh.
And that's when everything took off, because SportsCenter has like, I think 50 mil followers, 80 mil or something.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. So when they posted me, they shouted me out on the video.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
And when they did that, it's like my page started to blow up.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Right. So I got help from there.
Yo, so what was that like? Like,
Amazing.
do you know numbers after the Sports Center? How many followers did you get?
What's that noise?
Someone backing up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So
It's not a bomb.
after Sports Center, I would say I reached to close to about 85K.
Wait. So
Yeah.
okay. So you went from
That makes sense.
roughly what? Probably like 1,000. By at that point, 1,000 to like.
Yeah, so my video got me to, I would say, it got me to 10,000.
Okay,
The one
okay,
I
okay.
posted because it went viral
Right.
on my page.
Right.
Right. And then after Sports Center posted it, a lot of people start coming to my page again.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
yo, who is this guy? Whatever. Right. And then it went to 80K at that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
That's
and then
fucking
talks to the YouTube. When
Yeah.
your YouTube started kicking off, was there a new tactic you did specifically, or was it just
YouTube took off for me, I would say 4 months ago.
okay?
I started YouTube with 0 followers.
Yeah, like everyone does.
Like literally 4 months ago was 0
That's
followers.
crazy.
4 to 5 months was 0 followers. Like
Wow.
I was not on YouTube at all.
Okay.
And then shorts started to be a new thing.
Yeah.
Right. At that time, my boy Hamza, what motivated you?
Yeah,
who
yeah,
we
yeah,
were talking
yeah.
about. He told me, he's like, yo, why don't you repurpose all your content from there and put it up on YouTube?
Yeah.
Right. Just never listened. And then I feel like one day I put it up and the videos were doing really
Crazy.
bad. No,
Oh,
really bad in the
bad at
beginning.
first,
Right.
okay.
And he said, yo, wait for a week or so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
In a
yeah, yeah.
week or so.
Get a primed
the video.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took off.
That's crazy.
And then I think for the past 160 days, I haven't missed a day of
Oh,
posting
wow.
on YouTube.
Okay, sweet.
Right.
sweet.
But I always repurpose.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not
Take
new
a clip,
content.
change it up slightly.
Yeah. Change up the edit a
'Cause
little
I
bit.
saw, bro. You like 300 million views in 4 months is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
300 M.
That's
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah.
Like, I've been doing YouTube for like 2-3 years and I have less than 3 million views.
No, for
I
sure.
think just
yeah.
past 3 million, but that's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
That's good though.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy. Wow.
That's true, man.
And then are you monetized on YouTube?
Yes, I'm monetized.
Okay.
on
Could you say what
YouTube.
your best month was on YouTube so far?
Best month?
In ad rev?
Say 3K.
3K.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
that's
doesn't pay
solid.
too much
Of
when
course,
you
it's short from
when you do
first views.
shorts.
Yeah.
You don't get paid too much. So that is my best month. Yeah, if
That's
I can
not
remember.
I mean, considering you're
Wow.
repurposing, it's still
Yeah.
a pretty penny, right? Like for fucking
Yeah,
free.
and
almost.
I do use music that YouTube provides. So when you
Okay.
use their music, they take, I think they take about 40% of the revenue. So if I was using original music, I would have made maybe 5K, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair,
So I'm
fair.
trying to get into long form now.
Yeah, I noticed you've been posting
yeah.
more long from some
Yeah, yeah.
vlogs, some
Exactly.
camera videos,
Yeah, yeah.
editing
Some stuff,
videos.
yeah. Yeah.
I've seen that as well. No, that's super cool because I remember the most money I made ad revenue wise on YouTube was about like 4.5K.
Yeah.
With about 130,000 views, but it was all from long form videos.
Yeah,
right?
long
And it's-
form
and
pays a
it's
lot.
Crypto, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
pays, it does pay a lot more. But that's interesting.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's interesting. And what was the view count? Do you remember off the top of your head for 3K? How many views do you think you had in that time period?
I
Like
don't
28
know.
days? No.
I don't know, but what I know is the video that hit the highest for me, like 90 million views on shorts,
Views.
Wow.
Okay.
And was that a running
only
video?
got me about $750. So for
That makes
90
sense.
million
Short
views, they only paid $750. So like when people think that,
That actually makes sense. That
For
actually
shorts,
makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes
I was
sense.
just doing the calculation. One of my shorts is a 1.1 mil.
Yeah.
It's like $113 in ad rev.
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's pretty
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The different
$180
CPMs and stuff
per.
like that, yeah.
Okay, fair. That's crazy.
Also, talk to us about the running videos. Bro. Like,
Yeah.
how, because that's such a unique concept. Like, me personally, until I met you, I've never seen that done
Okay,
before.
okay.
How the fuck did you come up with that? How does that work?
So, like I said, the first DM that got back to me from Cali, right, from
Yeah.
Ashton, he is known for running videos. That guy is known for running videos,
Okay, I
right?
see.
So I DM'd him. I go through his page and I'm like, okay, I see that he likes to do running videos. I'm like, yo, I'll do a free running video for you, right? And then he said yes, right? So like he kind of started my process, if I would say, you know,
That's
like
crazy.
I was always into videography, but like
Yeah.
just that mindset of like a different way to film,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
he kind of like started up that for me.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, so that's
dope.
what I do.
And I guess we didn't really finish the whole Cali story. But so you landed in Cali, you got that first gig, and then
Yeah.
how you told your wife to come through.
Yeah.
I'm guessing she didn't.
Yeah.
And then how, like, who are some other people that you worked with that really helped you, I guess, propel your
Wait, did
journey?
your wife
So-
end up coming down or she didn't come down?
She did come down.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, yeah.
She did.
She
Oh,
she
she
quit her
did?
job
Oh,
and
she-
she came.
Okay. So hold on. Let's go
Okay,
back to the
what?
story. Let's
You
go back to the
said she
story.
didn't.
No. She did. In the beginning, she didn't.
Oh, in the beginning she
And
didn't.
then when I told her that you'll come out, we can make you an influencer too.
Yeah.
she came down.
Okay,
You know?
okay. So,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
continue the story from there.
Yeah. What
the
that's
fuck?
Interesting. Yeah. So
Okay.
you get the popcorn.
So my wife came down to Cali, and me and her living just in an Airbnb at that time. And whatever saved money I had from like my TTC job, I'm like using that. And I had some editing clients back home here in Canada, so they were paying a little bit too, right?
Okay.
So in Cali right now, I think it's 1 month in that I've been in Cali.
Wow,
Right.
okay.
I'm just collabing with people and doing free work and doing my BTS because I know that I have to do my BTS.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I can show that I'm doing my work too. And then, okay, let me just go deep in it. So when SportsCenter posted my video, the guy that was kind of helping me with like the BTS and all of that stuff, Ashton Hall, right? Me and him had a fallout because SportsCenter didn't tag him on the video, right?
Wait,
so,
but hold on. So he was mad at you for that?
Yeah. So he was
Why?
mad at me. So I remember that phone call that we got, that I got. It's like, yo, I can't believe you did this to me. I'm like, yo, what did I do? They just posted the video.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You know, and they took it off my page because they used the video that I posted.
Right.
And I'm in the video, like
Yeah.
I'm in the video, right? And then it was just like a whole big thing where it's like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Then I'm like, why would I do work for free then? If I can't do BTS,
Yeah.
why would I do work for you?
Yeah.
You know, just because you're famous doesn't mean
I'm gonna just,
I'm gonna keep helping you grow, and I'm not really benefiting from that.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So then me and him had a fallout. That was like the worst time of my life.
Damn.
Right? Like literally, this was 2 months in after quitting TTC, not making enough income. I got kicked out on the streets again, you know? So it's like, I'm like, damn.
Oh, you were staying with him as well?
No, I wasn't staying
Okay,
with him,
okay,
but like
but-
when I say kicked out on the streets, I'm like,
You
I
lost your
don't know
network,
where
basically.
to go. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
Cali
yeah.
right now,
Yeah,
you know? And I
yeah.
told my wife to quit her job. She quit her nursing job from Trillium and came down there because
God.
I told her believe in me and like, you know, I need her support, like mental support and stuff, right?
Wow.
So that happened, and that was, I remember the first time I cried in front of her. So she's seen me cry. Like I was in bed, I'm like, I'm just like hiccups and shit, you know, like because I just don't know, I'm just breaking down heavy, right? And then I remember all of a sudden I got a DM from Michael B. Jordan's trainer.
God.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, bro, what are you up to? You know? And then I didn't know he's Michael B. Jordan's trainer, but now I know, right? so then, and then I did some collab work with him, and then I did some collab work with Eric, another very famous bodybuilder down there.
Okay.
Right. And then after I think 3 months of going to Cali, after 3 months of my vacation there, I moved back to Toronto.
Okay.
Right. Because I'm like, yo, I need to make an income.
Yeah.
You know? And then those guys flew out here because of that work that I've done for them.
Yeah.
Right. They actually flew out here. And then we did work with Eric here. We did work with Corey. Corey
Yeah,
Kai is
yeah.
Michael B. Jordan's trainer and stuff. And I've been trying to build my business here lately, you know, because I want this to kind of go well over here in Canada.
Wow.
Sweet.
That's very fascinating.
And yeah, that's a crazy story. And now we're 10 months down the line. Are you making at least equivalent to what you're making back in TTC so far?
Yeah, I'm making way more
Okay,
than
okay,
TTC for sure.
Thank God.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
crazy. In
it's
10
way
months. That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
That's almost
Yeah.
unheard of.
Yeah.
Because the crazy thing is, like, I feel like so many people, they don't have that belief in themselves. Like, that jump you took takes a lot of, like, bravery, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, man, like, even now, like, being an entrepreneur, like, sometimes you have amazing months, sometimes you have shitty months. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
In the back of your head, because I'm married, too, I'm like, yo, like, God, like, when do I just get a real job and just, like, not have to have this stress, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the bills come every month, you
Yeah.
know? No matter, like,
Yeah, for
you have a
sure.
good month or bad month, the
For
bills
sure.
are going to come there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then you have to watch your spending habits, your credit cards, and, like,
I know.
God, that's...
Yo, and if you notice too in Saif's 10-month journey, everything that we ever talk about when it comes to success, he applied.
Yeah.
Work for free,
Yeah.
network,
Yeah.
fucking just hustling,
Hustling.
go
Yeah.
all in. Like literally everything that everyone fucking talks about, he literally did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
consistent
bro.
for 10 months, man. Like it's fucking nuts.
Wow. Wow, that's good. Okay, now I noticed we were really stalking you last night and this morning. We were trying to find something interesting about you, something from your past. We couldn't find nothing.
Yeah.
What we did find is your wife's also a videographer. So is that later, or was that
So
you always have a passion for it too?
No. So she, I always take her with me for shoots and stuff.
Okay.
If she was here today, I would have loved it if she was sitting right here.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
telling her
yeah,
side
yeah.
of the stuff too.
Damn.
I
But
had to
she's
get a
in
part two with her.
she's in Alberta though, so she's not like a full-time videographer,
Okay.
right? But she supports me a lot.
Yeah.
So, a lot of time when I go on shoots, if she's available, right? She'll like come on with me and she'll do all the BTS for me and stuff like that I don't need to like kind of hire someone to do.
Yes.
Right? She would do that. So she learned a lot about like this lifestyle as well. But she's still a nurse though.
Oh, she's still a nurse.
She's back in Alberta now. Remember I said I went to Alberta because she's doing travel nursing there. And she's going to be back in 3 days. Yeah. So now she's doing travel contracts.
Okay.
They pay a lot more.
Okay, cool.
And okay, so you obviously went to LA. Are there any other places that you feel like you want to go through and just kind of conquer, leave your mark?
The one place I really want to go is kind of, I've said this one time. It's like the rainforest in Brazil, the Amazon rainforest. That's like my thing. Like I really want to go there and I want to create content, right? I know it's not like gonna sort of like give me that income, but it's more like for happiness purposes, right? I want to stay in the forest. I love filming animals and stuff.
Okay.
Even though you don't see too much in my page, that's my thing. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Wildlife.
You know, it's
Wildlife, yeah.
Okay, crazy.
Yeah.
I was just at Yellowstone a couple weeks back.
Okay.
And I saw some moose, bears.
Oh, yeah.
I saw literally there's a whole people of cameras are standing around. And I pulled my car aside. I'm like, yo, what are you gonna see a picture of?
Yeah.
And like, we're waiting for a grizzly. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what does that mean? You're waiting for a grizzly?
Yeah.
Oh, every day a grizzly comes here between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Damn.
I'm like, so, and it was close to 8. I'm like, so you've been waiting for the past 4 hours? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, good luck, buddy. Got my car started driving. That's crazy.
I have a quick little question. So, what is the plural of goose?
The what?
The plural of goose.
Geese.
Okay, what's the plural of moose?
Mooses?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
fuck.
You want me to say meese?
Yeah, it's a moose.
Well, so yo, talk to us about like, okay, so I'm glad that you said that because the Amazon rainforest is actually something that fucking fascinates me too.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's the birds, bro. Like the scarlet macaws. I think it's just fucking nuts. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot the statistic, but it's one of the most is it biodiverse place or is that somewhere else?
I didn't do that kind of research.
I could be wrong.
All I know is like there's some crazy animals out there, right? And I have a pet bird as well. So like I'm in love with my pet bird.
Okay.
Huh?
What type of bird?
A cockatiel.
Oh, I have a cockatiel.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo, I used to have those too.
Yeah,
Those are funny. They're just
So loud.
Yeah, they're loud.
they like whistle and shit. They're not like budgies where it's just like annoying.
Yeah.
Like they're like sing. and
Yeah,
shit.
they're actually like tamed and stuff. So
Yeah.
I have
They
a
do tricks and
fascination
shit
with
too.
like wildlife and stuff.
No way.
What's some crazy wildlife you did photography of so far? What's some crazy wildlife you've captured?
Like a tiger, a lion.
I haven't. That's the thing. It's like I have nothing to show that that's my like thing that I want to do. Right. I did some horses in Calgary when I went in Calgary. Right. I did like a running video with a horse.
Yeah.
Right. But other than that, there's nothing that I've done.
Okay.
But that's like in the top of my mind. I'm like, I want to go to Brazil. I want to go to the rainforest. I want to go check that place out.
Bro, could you imagine Saif does like one of his running videos with like a fucking cheetah?
For real?
Oh shit.
Holy shit. Yo, that would
a car even go that fast?
That's your next 100 million fucking view
For
video.
sure.
Okay, time out. I'm glad you
I
said
want
that.
ownership.
We're talking about going to cars because obviously, guys, if you haven't seen these running videos, Saif's usually in a car.
Yeah.
Now he puts on a harness, but one day he didn't, and
Yeah.
he cracked his skull. So talk about
Yeah.
that, bro. That was
Yeah, so I was filming a running video and it was in one of those new big Teslas, Model Y, the big ones, right? That's a Model Y, right?
Yeah, the
Model
Model,
Y,
the Model
Model
X
X.
and the Model Y.
Yeah,
We used to
whichever one the
newer
big one is.
the Falcon doors.
No.
Okay,
So the Y,
yeah.
the Y.
Yeah, and I'm sitting in the trunk and I didn't know how fast these things are or how they like fly, like
Oh, yeah,
you won't even
instant
feel it
fucking-
like, and it just goes and then I just sat like how I would sit in my car, which is like a older car,
Yeah.
gasoline, which makes a little bit of like I know that the car is going, so like I can keep myself in and stuff, right? But these Teslas just like fly and then you're out of the car, right? That's what happened. I had like a runner and I'm like, all right, 3, 2, 1, go. And I didn't even know the car was like going that fast at that point. My body's just like flying out. Like it's like sliding out so slowly that I'm not aware of it.
Right.
Then all of a sudden I feel my leg hit the ground while the car was like at 60 kilometers, 60, 70, right? And I remember falling and my camera gear is like about $10,000 like in my hand. So I'm like, yo, this can't break. And this is all happening while I'm falling. So it's a split second, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let it drop on my chest while I fall on my back. But I didn't know how fast the car was going. So when I fell, my body flipped. So I cracked my skull in the back here, right? And I remember right after that, I'm throwing up blood everywhere. Guzzling blood out.
God.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Fuck.
Did you think you were gonna die in that moment?
Yes, because I was hearing some weird noises in my head.
Like white noise?
What's that?
Like almost like a bell maybe? Like a
No, it's like ocean because my
Ocean?
skull cracked and there's blood coming out of my head. Like it's going into the brain area, right? So I'm hearing these like noises, right? And I'm like throwing up blood, and then I stop, and then I'm hearing it again, and I'm throwing up blood, and then when I stood up, everything is like turning. So when I'm walking towards an area, I'm like holding the walls, right? Because like it's all like going
vertigo.
sideways, right? I really thought I was gone at that time. Like I was just like, yo, this is it. This is how it is. Okay.
Yeah.
But one thing is,
fuck.
I thought about this after. It's not at the time.
Okay.
At the time, I'm like, yo, this is the worst thing ever. I'm glad whatever happened while I'm doing what I love rather than driving my bus.
Oh.
That's how I feel.
Bars.
All right, guys, podcast wrapped up here.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
No, but I really, that was one thing I thought about after, because a lot of people asked me, how did you feel, and all that stuff. Felt really bad and was the worst thing that can happen. But I'm glad it happened doing what I love. At least there's a story for me to think on, like, yo, I was doing what I love, and you know, I got something bad happen at that point. It's cool. I recovered and I'm good now. But if it happened while I'm in the bus and I have to suffer from long-term effects, I hate my life because I hate driving that bus.
That's true.
So it's like, I would really hate my life. I'm like, yo, why am I doing something I hate? You know? So, yeah.
Okay, now I want to ask, with the injury, there's a bunch of questions I want to ask. But
Yeah.
the first one is, are there going to be long-term consequences for this injury? Or are you fully recovered?
I feel fully recovered, but the doctors said there could be long-term consequences for it. They said usually 6 to 8 months down the road, people feel all the symptoms again that I had at that time, which was like crazy random headaches, can't sleep at night, tired all the time, like, you know, all of those stuff. But I feel 100% right now. So
And so, because we've been trying
Not
to book
scared.
the shoot for a while, but we obviously want you to recover and be at your 100%.
yeah.
What was that recovery process like? Like, what were you doing? Like, what did it consist of?
Again, if it wasn't for my wife, I feel like recovery would have been the worst thing ever, because I don't know. She's a nurse, right? So like she was making me take showers, and she's like putting an eye mask in my eye when I'm trying to sleep, and like making sure I'm taking the right medication and all of that stuff. Because they gave me like seizure medications. I don't even know what a seizure is. Like I don't know how it feels.
Okay, good.
Right?
Okay.
But they said I can have one.
Okay.
Right? So then they gave me that medication and all of that stuff. So she was kind of regulating these things. So yeah, she was doing all of that. So I recovered, I think, in about 3 months after the incident.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then what was her point of view? And like, 'cause I'm assuming you fall, the guys you're shooting would take you to the hospital. So like, who gives her the call to come to the hospital?
Her? Who gives her the call?
Yeah.
How does she know?
The guy that was driving, I told him to call her. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Then
The guy that fucking did it.
I'm like, yo, can you just call my wife? Because like I really need her here right now.
Yeah.
I remember when I'm in Trillium, they gave me a little injection.
IV or something?
Yeah, IV, and they said, yo, it's gonna take 6 hours and then you can go home, right? And I told my wife, I'm like, yo, you go home, I'm okay. Literally, she's walking out, anxiety like kicks in heavy. And then I made her sit with me for 6 hours. You know? I'm like, yo, I can't. Like I just couldn't be alone. I just felt like something bad is gonna happen. Right. So yeah, it was more mental for me. Like I have anxiety issues, I think.
Okay.
After all of this, I feel like I know I have anxiety.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know?
Bro, so
Yeah.
you just like fucking hate Teslas now?
My younger brother, who's a TTC driver now,
He has a Tesla.
I got him the job. He has the same Tesla I fell out of. Yeah, but he has the same Tesla. He just
You
got
got
it
PTSD
2
when you
days ago.
see it, or?
Yeah, I drove it 2 days ago. He just got it.
Okay.
And yeah, it does give me PTSD. It's
No
very
way.
smooth. It's like it's just
Yeah, it
like
makes you want to throw up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Does it
Now,
actually make you want to throw up?
well, not me. I'm saying probably for
Oh,
him.
I thought you said it makes you throw up.
No. He's getting
I was gonna say, I
PTSD.
feel bad. My times I had this guy.
No. Okay, so that's crazy. But talk about the harnessing now, because like, that's interesting too. Because like it could have been a fatal injury. The reality is, you guys could have died easily that day. I'm glad you obviously didn't.
Yeah.
But like, having the harness system now.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Like, you just jimmy it together, or like something you have to buy? Like, they sell it?
Yeah, like where do you go to get, like, you go Best Buy?
No, so I just got a harness that people would use while they're climbing trees.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
okay, yeah.
And I just hook it on to the front seat, the back of the front seat, like the headrest.
Right.
Right. And then it's on here, and I always have a helmet on now.
Yeah, I see. that
Right. In
too.
case that harness gives up, at least something is protecting my head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And since the accident, I've been like even if someone comes close to this, like with their hand, right? It's like I have to move.
Oh,
like
yeah, for sure.
even if it's my mom. Like, I know my mom is not gonna hit me in my head,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
That
it's
protective.
it's almost like that automatic reaction,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, really?
That where it's like if someone is standing so close for me on this side, I'm just not comfortable anymore. I'll like move. So I did that to Trav one day. He got really pissed off.
Okay, so hold on. So
What did
is
you do
that,
to him?
Nothing. He's like standing beside me too close. I'm like, yo, can you go around, bro? He's like, why? And I'm like, yo, I just don't trust you here. You know?
wait, so hold on. Is that like a mindset thing? Because you know how, like, if you were to, like, put your finger on your forehead, like, you kind of feel like you're, whatever they call it, a third eye. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like, you kind of feel fucking something there. Is it like that? Like, you feel something there physically, or you think it's like a mental thing? Like, you just
No,
want to
no,
fuck off?
it's actually just a mental thing.
Okay,
Like it's
gotcha.
just
It's your body protecting itself.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I actually know a guy. I don't know if maybe he got strangled when he was a kid or something, but actually one of my boys. I'm not gonna shout you out right now, but if you're watching, shout out to you.
Wait, you strangled him?
But no. But like he was weird. Like you can't touch his neck.
You can't touch his neck?
No.
Well, why are you trying to touch his neck in the first place, bro?
One day he
Were
just
you fucking him?
God. One day he just said it, and ever since that day, everyone just tries to touch his neck.
Oh
and like,
my
It's a
God.
protective thing where like you just can't. He gets ticklish. He gets funny. Like
Well, okay, do you have one of those?
no. I did.
Okay, I low-key do, but now that you told me the story, I don't know if I want to tell you. You're going to start fucking
Tell me,
touching me.
tell me. I'm not-
No, you're going to start, well, you're going to start
think
touching me, bro. I'm going to punch you.
It's a safe circle. It's a safe circle.
Nah, fuck you guys. Don't
Say
say
it,
it.
bro.
No.
What
Anyways.
is it? What is it? Say it.
No, because here's the oh, fuck. I have to say it, don't I?
Say it. I'll go first. I'm a little bit ticklish.
So here's the thing. I'm ticklish, but sometimes I can control it.
Okay, I know a lot
Like-
of people can do
like
that. But I
sometimes-
can't control it. I'm weak with it.
Sometimes if someone's trying to tickle me, like, I'll literally, like,
Just
I'll
not
go
react.
stone cold.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
like, yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
If it catches me off guard, I'll be like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm ticklish. But, like, yeah, I don't know.
Was that your thing? Was that you're ticklish?
Well, no, so, like, I... No, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Buddy just wants to talk.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's it.
What is it, bro?
No, that's it.
God.
Are you ticklish, Safe? Hips?
Oh, damn.
What about you? You ticklish?
Yeah.
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 God.
Think
Do
so.
you like getting tickled?
No. By who?
Umar can tickle you if you want.
No.
He wants to tie you to the seat and tickle you?
Yeah, you have a harness?
Bro, chill. That's funny. Okay. God. Okay, so hold on.
We're trying to be like a...
Yeah. I felt that. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just lost my...
Wait, what'd you feel? Yeah, so we actually have a new segment to the show.
Okay.
Where we actually tickle our guests. So
Gosh. Okay, all right. It's interesting you brought up Trav because one of the next question on the document was networking, right?
Yeah.
Because you're surrounded by creators in Toronto as well. You have Trav around you. You have Hamza who
Yeah.
motivates
John.
you. John.
Yeah.
How'd that go about? Like, was that after LA or before LA?
Trav and Hamza are way before Cali or anything.
Okay.
They're like from 10 years ago.
Oh, these are your friends. Your
Yeah,
homies.
they're my friends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. John, I met after I came back
Okay.
from Cali, right? One of my boys messaged me and said, "Yo, I have this friend that can that would kind of use your services. He does fitness videos and all of that, right?" Then I met John, and then I think since the third shoot we've been friends. You know,
Sweet,
yeah, because he's
Dope.
just that kind of guy.
He
But
is cool.
Trav and Hamza, they both Hamza was into content creation before. Trav was not. He was more like just working, and he does like fun stuff from time to time when
Yeah.
it comes to videos and stuff, right?
Wait, what do you mean by fun stuff?
Fun stuff as in like he'll take like a sick photo and post it, like, you know, creative stuff like that,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
right? And honestly, shout out to Trav that because like if you see my page, maybe 60% he's on the video because like he would help me for free, right? Like I'll be like, yo, I really have this idea for a fashion video. Can you come? And he makes his way, does it, all that stuff.
Nice.
And then he gives me a lot of ideas too to like put together,
Okay, sweet.
right? Yeah.
No, because your network is so important. It's people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
it's so important, right? And that's I feel like that's the hardest part for people who do end up working the 9-to-5 jobs is they're friends with the people they work with.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, misery loves company. Everyone's just being shitty together. Versus when you are friends with creators, like for me, a big shift in my life was when I bumped into Radies and we started creating content together. Now we actually do something together, but it was separate at the time. It was such a big shift because now it's like I had my own analytics to look at, but now I can also look at his too because we're that close.
Yeah.
And we could judge and learn from each other and what thumbnails work better, titles and all that. And it's so much fun. You have someone else to talk about because the reality is it's not everyone who likes this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just sit with anyone and talk analytics, thumbnails.
Yeah.
People don't care. But there's a select few people that do. And when you're with that person, it's like, this is like the only thing I fucking care about,
For
right?
sure.
And like, we can share that ear. It's
Yo,
pretty
and it was
cool.
so funny, Saif. So like during the bull run is when our channels really picked up.
Yeah.
So like obviously I know it's June right now, it's Pride Month, but we're
Yeah.
not gay. Just want to put that out there. And so we we would message each other. We'd be like nudes ? And when nudes would mean send a picture of your analytics, like your 48
Yeah,
hours,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And so sometimes if our fucking like. Let's just say I had less views than him. He'd be like, "Oh, bro, your titties are fucking small," or like we'd be like, "Bro, I'm shy. I have mosquito bites or whatever."
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
that's literally what we do. And like you said, when you work with people, it's so sick when you do kind of work or business first and then
Yeah.
you become friends.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause those friendships and I guess business relationships tend to last longer as opposed
yeah,
to the
yeah.
reverse. And even just sharing analytics too is just such a like we never like pocket watched each other, right? Like 'cause
Understand,
for,
yeah.
For the most part, things were pretty similar.
Yeah.
I think now they're a lot more different. Like
Yeah.
now Umar's crushing on YouTube, I'm crushing on TikTok, and it's just different, right? We can bounce off of each other.
Yeah.
How about for you? Like, are you sharing? Like, do you have your support group where you're saying, "Yo, like, let me see your analytics." Like, oh, like, look at what this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All the time with like Hamza and Trav,
Yeah.
right? We like, if I find a way to sort of monetize on YouTube,
Right.
I keep pushing Trav. I'm like, yo, these are the hashtags you use. This is when you post, and this is how much money you can make, right? And same thing, Hamza just got me on Facebook now because Facebook Reels is
Facebook
a
Reels.
new thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So he's already booming on Facebook Reels. I think he has like 400K or something on Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's booming everywhere, right? So like he's trying to help me out with that too. So yeah, we kind of let
Yeah,
the
team.
other person know. So
Yeah.
like we all can kind of grow together.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing is, it's like if one of us is just at the top and we have to surround ourselves with people at the top, right? And then we leave our people that don't make it with us. You know, that is the worst because
is.
the way this world goes, it's like, I honestly feel like if you are not in the same level as your friends and stuff, right? It's very easy to leave them behind because like you also have responsibilities like families and
course,
stuff,
of
right?
course.
So like stuff like that, you know? So
for sure.
we try to help each other. We all are gaining like whatever it is we're gaining in the same kind of level.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
And it's so interesting you said that because me and Radies, I feel like we experienced that firsthand. Because
Yeah.
at the time, we're probably the youngest guys, at least I knew personally, making stupid amount of money, but like nobody around us had the money.
Yeah.
So either like if they want to hang out with us, we either had to pay for them,
Exactly.
or like we just don't, you know?
Exactly.
Which is worse, right?
Or it's like we just accommodate for them
Yeah.
too. It's like because it's different. Like sometimes it would just be me and this guy going out.
Yeah.
And like when we go out, right?
Yeah.
And then it'd be like we're going out with like a large group of people, and it's like okay. And
Yeah,
by the
chill
way,
down a bit.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're not fucking bawling every time you go out. 'Cause that gets
for
boring
sure,
too,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah.
But it's it's jokes, and even just like with forget like just going out and spending money. Even just the conversations you have, like
That
course.
too.
they're
That too.
so
'Cause
different, bro.
it sucks to be with someone who's so scarce and like it's like, oh, this is $1,000. It's gonna take. It's like, bro, it's a fucking $1,000.
Yeah.
You know?
Or no, bro,
Yeah.
bro, fuck the money. Like you're just complaining. You're just bitching
Yeah,
about
yeah.
oh
Just
my
scarce
my
for life
boss
in
did
general.
this.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
I agree.
Oh like why did this guy say this on the news or on like shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no one
exactly.
cares.
100%.
Yeah.
You need you need to have that stoicism to life of just having that who cares mentality.
Yeah.
But also like I feel like everybody, I don't know about women, but at least every man should have the realization that like money is only a tool.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
I genuinely have no value for money anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not stupid with it either, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I don't put money on a pedestal.
Yeah.
I've never been like a designer fan or whatever.
Yeah.
But like this guy loves designer, so I spent a lot of money in designer, right?
Yeah.
But like that was perfect for me because once I realized I'm like, it's just money.
Yeah.
You know, you could buy a $20 jacket or an $800 jacket. It's still a
Right.
jacket, right?
Right.
And
That's
that-
debatable.
But
I
it
don't
is.
know, man. My Canada Gooses keep me a lot warmer than a $20 jacket,
The
bro.
point, no, the point I'm trying to make is not whether the jacket is better or not, but the point is like it's just $800. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting over that, like it's just money. The other day, I got
Yeah.
a speeding ticket. It was like $260 and like
No way. In the
yeah,
States?
yeah,
What a
bro.
dickhead.
And my wife is like, oh, we could have spent on a hotel. We could have got a nicer hotel if you're driving thing. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, it's just $260.
Yeah.
Like, when you start thinking of that mindset, things start to bother you a lot less. Oh, it's just
I agree.
It's just money. I'm
I
not gonna
agree.
waste my mental energy over money.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
Like I wasted so much of my life chasing money, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now I don't care, man. I just
Exactly.
want to do things I'm passionate about. And I love
Yeah.
how you said that thing where like you're like when you were in the accident,
Yeah.
you're so thankful it was doing what you love rather than in the
Oh,
TTC.
yeah. Yeah.
And like that's how I feel now. Where it's like I don't care if I don't have money. I just want to do and be around people I like. You know?
I agree.
And
Yeah.
even the people thing, like, have you guys heard about the monkey banana water experiment?
Yeah, I seen Tim
you
talk
heard about
about
this?
that.
No.
Okay, so let me explain it. Okay,
Yeah,
here we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
So okay, they did a study with 5 monkeys. Okay,
Yeah.
and what they did is they put them all in like a cage thing, whatever, and they had a banana at the top of the thing. Okay?
Yeah.
So the monkeys obviously they tried to climb to get the banana, but every single time they tried to do that, they would spray down the monkeys with a water hose. Okay.
Okay.
So eventually, monkey number 1 he tried, fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Monkey number 2 tries, obviously water, and it's terrible. Who wants to get drenched, right? So they continue this process over and over again, and eventually the monkeys start to beat each other up because they're like, "What the fuck are you climbing up there for?" And they just start to hurt each other, right?
They're getting angry.
Monkey business, right? They're
Yeah.
getting mad. They're getting pissed off. Like, obviously you can't get the fucking banana. Stop drenching all of us, right?
Yeah.
So what they did, and this is how they fucking psyop you, and this happens with humans too. What they did is they took one of the monkeys out and they replaced it with a new monkey. Okay.
Okay.
So the new monkey obviously doesn't know about the water thing yet, so he goes to get the fucking banana. The monkeys beat the shit out of this one monkey, right?
Yeah.
Poor monkey.
Yeah.
Now, we have 4 old monkeys, 1 new monkey. They then made it 3 old monkeys and put in another new monkey.
Okay.
So now the newer monkey
Yeah.
goes try to get the banana, everyone beats the shit out of the monkey, right?
Yeah.
And they keep on repeating this process until there's 5 new monkeys. Now, all these monkeys, they don't know that if you go and get the banana, you're gonna get sprayed by water.
Yeah.
But regardless, anytime a monkey tries to go and get the banana, they just beat the shit out of each other for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Because they've been programmed and psyoped to think that.
They don't even know why they shouldn't climb the rope to begin with.
But they just do it.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy.
It's fucking interesting, right? And I
That's
mean,
crazy.
if you look around, again, without getting too political on here,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you go and take a look at a lot of things happening in life, you can see a lot of people, I don't want to say are monkeys because I might get canceled just for saying that, but a lot
Yeah.
of people are being programmed to do things and they don't even know why.
Right.
Which is
100%.
nuts.
100%.
It's because like, that's the thing. I feel like the general script they want you to follow is go to school,
Yeah.
graduate, go to more school,
Yeah.
graduate, go to even more school,
Yeah.
work,
Yeah.
work,
Mhm.
and then retire.
Exactly.
And that's who they want you to retire in one of their retirement facilities.
The only time work is good is when Rihanna's singing it.
I love that. I love that.
Yo, so Saif, we have something called the Final Four. I don't
Okay.
know if with Trav we did 4, if we did 2 or 3 or whatever. We have the Final Four, wrapping things up.
Yeah.
Before we wrap things up, do you have any other questions for us or anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm good.
And again,
I
just
heard-
so we're all clear, the offer
Yeah.
still is on the table. If you want Umar, we'll
Okay.
take with you.
Okay. Oh no.
He said okay.
No,
He
I
did the
know.
hardest-
Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
you gotta-
I thought you said the offer's still on table if you could think of your questions later.
Okay. We're just gonna tickle you the back of your head real quick. We want you to conquer
Bro,
your
Safe's
fears
literally
today,
never
man.
gonna fucking come back again. Yeah, he's gonna go home. He's gonna call Trav and John. Why the fuck do we know these guys?
He's like, yo, he's had 3 experiences here. Why do we act weird on this one when I'm alone? Oh
That's
man!
so funny.
Wait,
Damn.
before we ask the final four, I want to give you the
Okay.
floor for a second, Safe. I want
Yeah.
you to tell the audience, but just in general, the importance of having that supportive spouse as well, because
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
haven't seen that a lot.
Bro, I
Me
think
and
you
my
gotta
wife
get married, man.
Yeah, me and my wife we've been like that from like before we were even married. We're always together.
Yeah.
And now being married, it's so interesting because I have married friends and married cousins, and it's not the same. There are 2 individuals, but I feel like me and my wife are one, and I noticed that. I seen that with you as well.
Yeah.
Wait, are you trying to say some of your friends and cousins have shitty marriages?
No. I'm just saying that their relationships are different.
No,
but
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
asking,
like-
man.
Yeah.
Like even this guy and me,
Yeah.
we're going to East End,
Wait,
Canada. I said we're going to East End, Canada.
Oh,
right?
you
Yeah.
said marriages and this
No,
guy
no,
and me.
no.
I'm like, yo, wait.
No, like-
I know it's June, but okay, come on.
Crazy. But like I have to spend one night away with her.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, oh, do I want to and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
But like work is work.
Yeah.
So explain that.
Bro, look
What's
at
the
Saif, man.
importance
He's
of
spending
having
like lots of time with
Yeah.
us. Like, come on, man.
what's
You gotta teach him, bro.
What is
what's the importance of having a spouse that's like just there for you?
I think
Or
it's
benefit you took from it.
very
Yeah.
important. And when I first got into all this, I never understood like her like side of things,
Yeah.
right? Because she never understood my side of things.
Yeah.
And it was always like clashing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, because she does a job, I was doing a job like
Yeah.
for TTC, and then now I'm just doing my own thing.
Yeah.
And like I'm trying to involve her in it.
Yeah.
Right. And she didn't understand. So it took both of us to learn
Yeah.
like this process. And it's been like amazing now that she can understand what I'm going through when
Yeah.
I go through it. You know, like she automatically just knows,
She gets it.
and she gives me that advice that I want to hear at that time, you know, like it's like, yo, it's okay that this is happening.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
sometimes like that's all you need to hear
For sure.
from somebody is like, it's like, yo, it's okay. It's happening. You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
allow it to pass through. Right.
Yeah.
But if nobody tells you that, you're just sitting in your little feelings and doing this and that. Right.
Sure.
So yeah, that's how I feel like it's crucial
For sure.
in this like entrepreneurship, whatever.
Of
People
course.
try to preach that, oh, go alone, stay up late, all that stuff. Yo, none of that is like doable for a long period of time. And people that say they're doing it, they're not doing it.
For sure.
They're really not doing it. Right? They have a support system, and
Yeah.
unless they're like unique, like one in the
Yeah,
world,
yeah,
like
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Maybe someone is doing
Wait,
it.
so
out
what do you
there.
mean by like go out, stay up? Like, wait,
You know how people say that? They're like, yo, late nights, early
oh, like
mornings.
fucking hustle, fucking
Yeah, like
No
be
sleep.
be a lone wolf. You know how they say
Yeah,
these things in
yeah.
motivational videos,
Bullshit.
right? It's if I have to like talk about it, I would say it's absolute bullshit, because I did it, and in 3 months I was so burnt out.
Yeah.
It was like to a point where I'm like, yo, what am I even doing with my life?
Yeah,
I can't be
yeah.
creative. I can't do nothing, right? Right now, I like, if you ask me what I am, like what I feel like I am, I wouldn't just say I'm a videographer. I would say I'm an entertainer and then a videographer,
Yeah.
right? Because now I can be more creative with my thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
I have that support system. I have good friends around me all the time, right? So it's like entertainment, like my mind can think differently.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not just like, oh, go sit behind a car and film this,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
or
yeah,
go do this for someone anymore,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's more because I have the system support
Yeah.
from my spouse and my family and all of that.
Awesome.
I just feel I'm much better, much more creative, and I know I can take this like 100 times more in the next coming years.
Yeah,
sure.
holy
Yeah.
shit! I'm so
That's-
excited to see that, bro.
I know, that's crazy. And then,
Especially, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say the last question I wanted to ask was, because your parents had a big pushback when you quit your job, and I'm sure your in-laws. How do they feel about it now that you're doing the self-employed thing?
They still don't understand it,
For sure.
right? They don't know how I'm making money off creating a skit or doing something
Right.
funny.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like, yo, go get a job. Like, you know, my mom to this day says in a very nice way, but she'll just slip it in there because she
Yeah,
knows I
yeah,
get
yeah,
mad.
yeah.
When I hear that, I just get mad, right?
Yeah.
So she'll say it in a very nice way. It's like, yeah, if you ever want, you know, there's TTC, you know, you can do that and you can do videography. I'm like, yeah, mom, I got it. I'll go back when I need to go back, you know? So they don't understand it,
Okay,
which is
yeah,
totally fine. All right. Not everyone, I don't even care. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
people around me fully understand it or not.
For sure.
Even if it's my parents.
Okay.
It's
okay.
like, as long as I know in the end I'll be able to somehow give back to them,
Yeah.
right? That's all that matters for me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Fire.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good.
All right, bro. I think we're ready to wrap into
For the final four. Yes. Who? I go first,
You
right?
go first.
Yeah. So Saif. I think I know his answer.
All right.
So if you had to, if you had to swap lives with someone for 24 hours, who'd you swap lives with? And you can't say Spider-Man.
Who do you think he was gonna
Whoa.
say?
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
No, I was not gonna say Spider-Man, bro.
Well, Indian Spider-Man. He's already Spider-Man. You're right.
Wait, swap lives?
24
This
hours.
is a
You
hard
have
question.
Yeah.
Damn.
You pick anyone in the world.
Swap lives for 24 hours. How many seconds I have? You said 24 seconds?
to. Sure.
Okay, then
No,
hold on.
You
then.
have 24 hours to swap lives with them.
Oh, 24 hours.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, give me 30 seconds.
Sure.
No one say
Okay,
nothing,
we'll do
please.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you want to play rock, paper, scissors?
I think he just said don't say nothing.
Oh, you said don't.
Oh, hold on. Can I after I swap lives, can I change their life? Like
No,
or
no.
am I them?
Like what?
No.
Can I
Is it 24
is it my
hours-
mind?
It's a 24-hour
in them?
experience.
Yeah.
After that, you're back.
Yeah.
Wait, it's my mind in them?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I would change it with my dad.
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
why?
I would swap
Why?
lives with my dad. because like I've seen my dad like kind of struggle with like whatever he's trying to do in life, like, you know, his jobs and whatever.
Okay.
Right. I just want to show him this different way of living. I'm not in a position to support my dad at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because I have to pay my own stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just seeing that he works 7 days a week on a regular job, and I can see him getting old, and I can see all these things, right? And it's like I keep telling him, I'm like, oh, Pop, you can make money like this, money like that, but you know, when you're older, you can't really like think that way. So if it's my mind, but I can swap to their body, I would do it with my dad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not someone like famous. I don't even care about famous people. Bro, I work with too many famous people. Don't care about those guys. You know, it's more like I would swap to like make sure that he can understand what I'm seeing.
Wow.
And then be like, yo.
That's a fucking phenomenal answer. I don't think I've ever
I think
heard.
that's the best answer you guys so far.
Oh, sick. Okay.
That's
good.
definitely the best answer.
The most well thought. Like sometimes people try and like be cool and they're like, oh, no one I love, like, fuck off, bro. Just pick one, right? But like, I'm like, you know, like, oh, I love my, like, all right, bro, we can like, answer the question, man.
Say, buddy, we gave you an hour to talk your shit. Just say someone else now.
Yeah, like, fucking hell.
Oh, bro.
All right.
You want to get tickled now?
God.
Huh?
You want to get tickled now?
No, bro. Ask your
Oh,
question.
yeah.
After the 4, we'll think about it.
Okay.
Off camera. He needs to BTS, that's why.
Okay.
Preparing to get tickled.
All right. So next question is, who would you say is the most motivating person of all time for you?
Most motivating person of all time. Like that has motivated me.
Yeah.
To do my stuff of
I know
all
what you're gonna say.
time. Oh, no, you don't.
Say it.
You go. I swear to God, you don't know.
Your wife.
No.
Oh.
He said no.
He's like, fuck no.
Fuck no. I taught her everything.
I motivate her.
Yo, one guy actually said when we asked him who he swapped lives with, he said he swapped lives with this girl.
Oh.
So he could feel like what it's like of him fucking himself. Not Luke. That's
Damn.
crazy.
Wait, who did he say?
Cringe. He said Luke.
Oh my God.
Damn.
God. Sorry, bro.
Okay, so the most motivating person for me to keep pushing and doing my thing, I would have to say it's a guy from Cali. His name is Eric Janicki.
Okay.
I just feel like it's not even about like him being famous or whatever stuff, but it's just like he gives me this advice off camera or anything. We don't even like record it or put it out there, but it's more like, yo, this is how you have to conduct yourself. And like, you know, he gives me that kind of advice that I really want to hear.
Okay.
You know, it's like, cause I don't know business,
Yeah,
right?
okay,
I
okay.
only know this side of things, which is more content creation and all of that. I don't know business. I don't know how to make money out of it, right? So he would give me this advice and tell me, yo, create this course, but put these in your thing. So I feel like that's very motivating to me, hearing it from someone like him who's doing it in a very high level.
So guys, that was a phenomenal episode. Like always, we have all of Saif's links in the description below.
Yes.
Now we'll wrap this one
Thank
up.
you.
Radies, take it away.
Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and Saif. We might have to tickle you after this. But until next time, guys, remember, stay seeking success.
Get him.